Hello, welcome back. We here. We back. We walked around, we used the restroom, we got ourselves some snakes. All good. Back to doing what we were doing. Getting rid of all the water. Making it so that the squids have just but one place. One shining beacon from which they can show their heads. And in this shining place, it will only be a matter of seconds before they fall to their demise, gasping at their last breath. That's when they'll know that they belong to me. Okay. Anyway, we back. All jokes aside, we back. We're gonna continue knocking out all of these one after another. And, yeah, should be a nice, easy, breezy time, which is very good. Very, very good. Hello, water. What you doing? What you doing, water? Alright, always gotta make sure that we have 60 of our spongy boas. 60 is the number that we need. If we don't have 60, we've lost one, and it is a damn shame, and we will have to hold some kind of ceremony for the fallen sponge. Because it is important we do not leave any man behind. Let's see here. There's a lot of these freaking caves. Let's switch that. It's going to drive me a little crazy if we don't. There's so many of these little caves, though, that just are truffling with water. Just absolutely seething. And I hate it. It's our mission. Should we choose to accept it? To get rid of all. Like, just why does there need to be this much water down here? There really doesn't. Let's do that. That way we can do a torch as we're going down here. Yeah, this is what's taking the longest here. We keep running into these freaking caves. Cave be gone, dude. Like, I am pretty certain that nothing can even spawn in here anyway. But I just feel kind of compelled to get rid of it. Some of them are not as bad. Like, this one's not too bad. This one's not too bad. Be gone, demon! Dude, what is this? Like, this is actually kind of absurd. Just how much we're having to expunge here. Okay, good. That's all the water here. We're happy about that. It's all lit up. That did take most of our freaking, most of our sponges away from us, though. Crazy. Yeah, that one's gonna take a fair amount of sponges, so let's just do what we can with the 15 remaining sponges that we have. Hopefully we're able to, get rid of at least this one, and then we'll attack that, their cave. Hope for the best. Perfect. Swim, salmon. Swim like your life depends on it, because it does. Swim, buddy. Sorry. So sorry. You did not make it. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I don't think we have enough to fully get rid of this one, but we'll start it at the very least. And then do what we can. Alright, all we need to do now, collect our 60 sponges. And I'm pretty sure I saw one floating right here gracefully, and I did. Hello. Thank you. Alright, back to the nether. So much water. So much water. It's so cold. So cold. Alright, into the nether. I feel like I can still place it way faster than that. I'm not sure. Got all 60 again. Back to the overworld. Lots of flipping, flopping, and we really should just add a nether portal much closer to us, honestly. Probably be in our best interest just to save a little bit more time, but I don't want to. I just don't want to. Let's see, we got another underwater freaking cave here, and all of these little things start to really add up. Come on. Be gone. Thank you. Almost forgot a spongy cake right there. Oh, and we did miss one way up there. Give it to me, sir. Time to sleep again. Once we're done with this part and don't really have to worry about it, we will actually light this up, and then we just won't sleep again for like 4 days till the awful little goblins spawn, and then we'll sleep. But all right, 11. Look at that. We are a powerhouse in the squid industry right now. Absolute powerhouse. Not really, but we can dream, can't we? Let's see. Get all of these bad boys. Got them all. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Gonna have to go through that tower again. Make sure we didn't miss any sponge boys, which we have somewhere. Oh. There we go. Got all of them. Okay, so we know that there is a water cave over there that we have to get, but we'll wait on that just a little bit. Make our way over there. As we get closer, then we'll worry about the cave. These caves are really, really obnoxious, though, I will say. And it doesn't seem like there is any kind of shortage of them over here. So that's fantastic, you know? Come here. Come here, you. Sponge it up, sponge it up. Sorry, salmons. You just are cruel, cruel casualty here in the game that we call Minecraft. Give me that one, please. There you are. Fly out all of these, and look at that. We are almost at the end of what I have originally planned out here anyway. I think we'll have to make probably 4 more trips to the Nether, which is really not that bad, actually. Really not all that bad. Plus, we're getting quite a bit of squid ink from this alone right now, too. Just the fact that they're spawning in these little pods and I'm picking up their ink is helping a lot, actually. No, we're missing one. There it is. Let's see. If we go and just walk the line over here, perhaps. We can grab our spongy boy. Perfect. Okay, we got 4 more, so let's see if maybe we can knock out this one with the 4. And pretty good, pretty good. Just have to do 1 or 2 wet sponges and then we are good there. Got some more ink. Look at this. Look how many squids are just dying tragically. Can't believe it. That might be better, actually, if we just do a solid pool of water. Like 2 by 2. That might be better than whatever we have there. So maybe we'll give that a shot. Because it does appear like they are pack spawning more if you do it that way, but we'll see. It shouldn't be too difficult of a fix that we would have to perform on that, so maybe we'll do that. I cannot place those very fast. I keep trying to do it as fast as I can click, and it doesn't feel like it's going as fast as I can click, so maybe there is a limit to how fast you can actually place all of those blocks. I know you can ignore that with like Tweakaroo and shit, though. Like you can place like an entire stack at once or something like that. I just want to keep checking on this just to see. 20. Okay. Okay. I mean, it is starting to work. That is a good sign, right? All right. Let's take care of these 2, and then we'll go into that stupid cave. That stupid cave down there. I know where you are, buddy. I'm coming. Don't you worry. Bum, 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 bum. Screw it. Just power through. Got all of our bits. Got all the bits. All right, once we get this, then we have to go tackle the stupid cave right there and hope that it's not too bad. Probably will be, though. I guess we'll just tunnel our way out of here. No reason not to, right? Yeah, no reason not to. Easy to just fly and get our sponge. Alright, we have 43 sponges to get rid of this cave here. How bad is it? I mean, it's not terrible, but it is going to be a little bit of patience here. Because you do have to go at it in weird ways. Let's put some torches in here while we're doing that. Again, just to make sure nothing can spawn down here since we are getting rid of the water. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, looks like there's a little bit more down here. Sponge it all up. But all of it? Nope, still running into it. Okay, that's lovely. Dude, what is up with this? This is a huge water cave. It just keeps going for years and years and years. Like, what? Why? Okay. Good lord. Well, all of those are secure now. Should probably grab this coal while we're here, because any chance for coal is good. Even if we don't have fortune, it's still good. We left our fortune one at the base, so we can't really use that. Unless we're willing to walk back over there and grab it, I suppose. Luckily enough, though, this one was not too bad of a hole, of a cave dwelling here. And it looks like we got one more to go here before we are fully done. One more full recharge station. Unless there's more caves like this, and then it'll be a little bit more. Unless there's more caves, he says, which of course there is. Always going to be more caves. If you guys can hear that in the background as well, Echo is peacefully sleeping at my feet right now. She's snoring like crazy too. Let's just get rid of that. I just want to be able to see in here if we miss anything. Let me out. Let me out. B3, please. Actually, 2 is correct. Boom. Get rid of all the sand. Get rid of all the water. We may have to expand this just a little bit farther, but if we do, we do. It's not the end of the world. And it certainly wouldn't take that long at this point. We're going to get rid of all the clay, all the gravel, and all the sand, I think. It's raining and it's nighttime. All of these things bode badly for us. Here's a zombie. Away, zombie. Away! Do you have all 60? That's fantastic. That is fantastic. I think it's when you miss blocks that you can't place a whole lot. Very, very annoying. Alright, that should be enough to completely finish at least the water from that whole section. There is one more water cave that we have to address, but all the rest is pretty good. But that should be enough here, and then we can start the desandification. The gravelification and all the differentifications that we've got going on here. Squid, or not squid, salmon. How dare you stop the wrath of the sponge for a brief moment. Your sacrifice will go in vain, though. Yep. Yep. Alright, we might actually need to do one more to get rid of the last big watery cave that we have, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. Ooh, shoot, we might actually need to do one more run before we're done here, before we are at the cave. We'll see. It should be pretty close on if we are there or not, but where did that go? Where did it go? These things are super valuable. We had to clear 2 of them just to get 60. So if we lose any, it is definitely an awful feeling. So we're going to try our best not to lose any. And like I said, I was being kind of facetious, but I am kind of serious on if we lose one, we may hold a funeral for it. A small candlelight vigil. And bury the sponge. That the carcass was never there. Ooh, maybe we use jungle wood too. That could be cool. I am wondering on like this specifically, because I would like to kind of plot out an area here and see just how much space that we have. And like, do we need to go out this way a little bit more? Because we probably do need to go at least till like here. Like, I'm not sure. But the more we do here, the more we just expand this build. So we'll have to test that. 31. Interesting. None spawned in there that whole time, so that's not great. Okay. Let's see if we can try to make a dent in this sucker. Can we make a dent? Can make a little bit of a dent. Good Lord, look at the size of this freaking thing, though. Oh, did we actually have enough? I think we did. I think we actually had enough for that. That's super good. Love it when that comes together. Sheesh, y'all. Yo, what up, Thor? How's it going? Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate that. We're in the process of making a squid farm, which is a lot of draining, a lot of sanding, and all of that jazz. There's the Betty sound. It was a little bit delayed, but it did come through eventually. Alright, yeah, we are gonna just do that. Guess we will just climb our happy asses up here too. No reason not to, as far as I can tell. But good to see you. Been a little while since I have last seen you. That was cool. Haven't watched you in a while. Yeah, good to see you, man. You doing all right? We've made some progress. Quite a bit of progress, honestly. You doing good? Good. Glad to hear it. We're at a point right now where we just desperately need resources, and so we have taken to actually creating some farms. And so far, so good. Like, did we really need to get rid of that water cave? Probably not, but we did. We did anyway. Alright, I'm going to get rid of all this because I don't need any of it, I don't think. We will keep that, and that. We will throw away the salmon. We will do that so that we can have one additional spot. And it looks like we are left with a grand total of a stack of torches, which is okay. Interestingly enough, salmon can spawn in here. That is unexpected, honestly, but okay. Alright, let's start this process then. Looking for this summer for video games. You're looking forward to the summer for video games? Is that what you're saying? You have it off? You don't have to work? If so, that is super, super lucky. Super, super lucky not having to work. Either that or you just don't have school as well as work, maybe? It doesn't really matter if we mess up the terrain down here as we're doing this. We're going to dig out a large amount anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There's a forest here, so we can do a dye farm there. Alright. Let's just do it. One game called 7 Days to Die gets the alpha 22 console. I'm looking forward to still work all summer. I was gonna say, if you could do just gaming all summer, though, you will have a great, great time. Unfortunately, work is there, so not just gaming, but at least you get a good chunk, right? Good deal, in fact. Oop, there we go. Only goal, get rid of sand right now. After that, of course, we'll go to the next goal, but it does need to be done. Does need to be done. Goodbye, sir. Collect our torches, and some may have fallen into the pit of despair there, but it's okay. Absolutely okay if that happens. So we will have to figure out how we're going to make this thing look pretty here, which is going to be a challenge for sure. All right, we're on the surface. Let's go ahead and sleep. Might as well. I picked up all the garbage. God damn. Missed playing 7 Days to Die on PlayStation as the current game is too old and Fun Pimps, the makers, rebought it off so people already own the game could get a discount. Nice. Good deal. Good deal. Looks like we messed up a little bit when we were doing this, so let's try to get it clean and organized again. Don't need those, don't need that, don't need that. Good. That sounds like a lot of fun though, sir. Lot of fun. Might as well just cut through all of this anyway. They said every piece of sand and every piece of gravel need to go from here. So this project is going to take a little bit longer than I anticipate, but it's not terrible, I don't think, still. Every time we add something, we are adding a little bit of time to it, but I still think we can get it done in about 10 hours for this build, so it's not too bad. 2 free games on PlayStation, which is Need for Speed Heat and Unbound. Ooh, I never have played Unbound. Need for Speed I used to play way back in the day. Way back. We might want to carry some more dirt over here as well. I decided to try them out. I mean, if they're free, why not, right? No risk, no, nothing to worry about, right? Go. Oh, so much freaking sand to get rid of, though. It is going to take us quite some time to get rid of all the sand. Once we do that, though, it is as easy as plotting out how big we want this thing to be. Once we plot that out, we just got to start building it. So, all in all, not too bad. And it looks like our shovel is starting to break, so we will need to go and repair that or grab another one here in just a moment. Probably grabbing another one would be the easiest case here, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, look at that. Our shovel is on its final leg right now. Okay, let's just get all these. 33 left, okay. 25 left. It's probably time that we go get a new shovel. Look at that. All these beautiful sand blocks. We'll definitely need to bring a beacon over. And because we're going to have to chop through quite a bit of stone as well. All in all, not bad though. Can see where it ends, and hopefully we can just have this centered perfectly, where we really don't have to do that much more draining. And if we do, it won't be bad. All right, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a new shovel, and we'll continue. Ooh, the first mini biome. Okay. Okay. What biome are you thinking, sir? What biome? What biome are you thinking here? Is the first one. I can give you choices if you'd like, or you can just tell me a biome. I can change that. Perfect. So that one is what, 25 by 25, I think? 30 by 30, okay. Suggest a biome, yep. What choices do you have? I mean, we could do, like, any of the Minecraft biomes and, like, just make a miniature version of it. Obviously, we'll dress it up in our own fashion, but you can do any of the Minecraft biomes, like any of the, like, modded biomes. You got, like, birch forest, you've got swamp, you've got mangrove swamp, you've got savanna, you've got plains, you've got small mountain biome, desert. Sure, yeah, we could do a desert. We could do a desert. Yeah, we could do a desert. That should be pretty easy, actually. So what we'll need then is to collect a bit of supplies. So we're going to need a few things. We're going to need cactus. And are you thinking like a desert oasis? Are you thinking like a lush one? Or are you thinking like a barren one? What are you thinking? What are you thinking here? We'll take that with us. These are all things we will probably need. And we have the glass already over there. We'll just have to grab it. And we'll grab that because we'll need it. We'll grab that. First one you said was Oasis. You said Oasis. Oasis. You were close. Like that. Okay, so that means we're going to do this like lush style. So that means we are going to use like palm trees and such. So we're going to need dark oak, I believe. Dark oak, no, we'll probably use jungle, actually. So let's take some jungle. Let's take some bone meal. We're going to need to chop some anyway. Okay. I am actually very excited for this reward to happen here. This is our first one for the mini biomes here. No micro biomes yet, but first one for the mini. So I am pretty excited about that. We're going to get a lot of bushes with us and glass. And I think we just need a little bit more jungle log and then we're good to go. So let's fly over here. We're going to chop down a few jungle trees. And then we got to figure out where we're putting all of these biomes. Are we putting them in the end? Are we putting them in the nether? I don't know. Don't know yet. I did not mark out a spot for this yet, so let's take that one. We'll take that one too, and we'll take our sandbox as well. So those are all good materials. We just need some wood then, and we can find a place for this. So the first one will take a little bit longer because we have to, find a spot that we want to put these. And I'm pretty sure it's going to actually be in the ocean. Ocean is the easiest place for us to do something like this, and they're going to be a bit of floating islands. We're going to be a little bit cheeky on that part, but we'll do that. We will do that. I think it'll look pretty good. Since it will be in an ocean biome, we can make things nice and vibrant. That means we will need grass, too. I just thought about that, actually. So we will need to grab a little bit more resources then. That's fine. Not a big deal. First and foremost, though, let's grab our wood before we start, because I know that I'd like quite a bit of trees on this little island here. $30 by 30 is not that much space, though, so bear that in mind. We are not going to be able to make something absolutely gigantic here. We are just going to be able to make something minor. Ooh, bamboo. Bamboo could be really good, too. But I think, or at least the plan is, once we have all of these islands together, it'll be really, really cool. And I think I'm just going to do one of every type of biome, too. So if it's already been chosen before, I don't think we will utilize it. Bamboo, perfect. How much log did we get? 2.5 stacks. You would have to surprise me, as I do have to leave at 8 to 8. Okay, no worries. I will mark it complete once I have it. Until then, it will stay in my queue until it is complete. So, no worries, sir. Thank you for that channel reward point redemption. Appreciate it. This is one that I have been really wanting people to redeem, so I even lowered the cost of it, too. So I'm very, very excited to do it, to break us away from what we were doing a little bit, and that is nice. But I will have to show it to you next time, since you have to leave, but thanks so much for stopping in. Just watch until I go to work. Yep, fair. Fair, fair, fair. Alright, so we got that. Got our wood. What else did I say we needed? We need some grass. Not leaving yet. Well, 4 minutes, but, you know, close enough. We're going to need some grass, though. Ooh, do we have moss? We probably want some moss as well. I will ask one more question. Do you want it to be a little bit on the hilly side, or do you want it to be on the flatter side? Either is fine with me. Either is fine. You love flat surfaces. Okay, fair. It won't be completely flat, but we will make it a little bit more flat than I normally would. Okay, let's just throw some more stuff in here. We're going to need quite a bit of things for this. Do your best. Oh, I will have no problem with this one. Oasis is a nice, good one to start. I do need some grass, though. We'll probably need some flowers. Maybe some drip leaves, some lily pads, some lily of the valleys, a little bit of moss. Some sugar cane, I think. Loved some green glass, but we don't have the cactus to support that at this moment. We also don't have candles, so we might have to come back later for that. It's fine. Let's shove all of this in here. It's all stuff that I think I'm going to use. That, and maybe some walls, I guess. Bamboo is good. Anything else that I can think of? Yellow glass? Sure, why not? Take some more bamboo, some bamboo blocks, just on the off chance that we want to use it. Stack of crafting tables, and then we just need a bed. And I think that is everything that we need. Should be just about everything. All right, so we are going to build it over here by our guardian temple, I'm pretty sure. Because I have an idea for something that we'd like to do. So the farm, or the guardian temple, should be right around here. It should be. It shouldn't take me that long to finish this. Just, you'll have to remind me to come see it next time you are here. Thanks for watching, though. Thanks for the biddies. Enjoy and have a good day at work. I feel like it's closer than this. Yep, there it is. All right. Oh, did we put the lily pad? We did. Okay. Yep, anyway. We're gonna do... Where's our lily pads? There's the lily pad. And did we get that back? We did. Perfect. Alright, so... Like I said, I do want to put it around the Guardian farm here, since this is going to be a different project. But I think that'll be really cool. Stop swimming like that, please. So we're going to say the first island will go approximately right here. So what that means for us, first and foremost, is glass. All right, so we're gonna start. We're doing something a little bit cheeky here. So we're gonna do glass, 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 glass. So I'd like to start it about here. And we'll try to make the shape kind of weird, kind of random. So let's just kind of, and we're guesstimating these. They're not gonna be totally the right size here. But it should be about 30 by 30. In like a circular-ish shape. Something along these lines. That's probably pretty close. That's probably pretty close. All right, so then what we want to do from there is just fill the glass into that. And it's not going to make a whole lot of sense yet, but... we are just using glass as a platform here of which to build upon, just because it's relatively easy, and that also saves us from building down all the way to the bottom as well, which I really don't want to do. So we're not going to. We are not going to. All right. That's a pretty decent sized shape here. And again, we're just going to glass out the whole platform first. Then we'll worry about the rest of it as we go here. So when I envisioned this reward, I did think of it as a cluster of islands that would all be like connected and stuff like that. And I've also thought about incorporating it into our guardian farm so that when we are nearby, we can also produce lots of prismarine and sea lanterns. Even though we haven't done that farm yet, that is the goal. When we come over here to do a reward, we can just generate more, you know? That is how we'll do it. Simple as, like, this is a lot of blocks here, though. I will tell you already, this is way more blocks than I expected it would be. Which is fine, because, like, I want it to be a relatively large thing. Like, is it really 30 by 30? No, but we can always expand upon it if I deem it to be a little bit too small. Alright, so let's just test and see how big around that is, I suppose. Dirt. Alright, so let's just see here. Get a rough estimate, so 37. Alright, so it should be a little bit bigger than that then. Okay. Not a big issue. We'll call it about here then. So let's just kind of shape it a little bit more. A little bit of a weirder shape. So, like, it's not going to be exactly 30 by 30. We're going to get it close, though. That's the idea. Alright, that should be big enough here. It is about 30 by 30. Trying not to jip you here in terms of the sheer size. This is my first, you know, we may have to change the wording of that just slightly. But shouldn't be too bad. Oh, the bop song, let's go. Such a good bop. Alright, that is now successfully 30 by 30. Weird shape, right? But is what it is. I do want to just add a little bit on the back here. Alright, step 1 complete. Step 2. We need the sandstone chest. So step 2 is to cover this in sandstone. Let's temporarily put 2 double chests here, or 2 single chests rather. Just so that we have it. It's good to go. Get some sandstone. So next what I'm going to do is just... we're going to sandstone all of the outer edges here. So it's going to be like 1 larger than what it really is supposed to be, and that's okay. That is definitely okay. Just gonna build ourselves out the island now. So we sandstone the outer edges here, and then that allows us to kind of build up the island from here using sand and using whatever else that we have. And he said he wants it relatively flat, so we can do that. That is not a problem. We will need some sand, though, so maybe if we could get some sand. That way we can alternate between the two as we're going up here. Alright, let's just work on sanding it. And we are purposely building it like this for a reason. Let's see here. We're doing this like quick and dirty, kind of. Like, this is not a project that's supposed to take me 2 hours to complete. This is a project that's supposed to take not too long, like 35, 40 minutes tops. So let's see if we can actually achieve that and how far we can come with it. Okay, so we got that. Then I guess we want to go up again, right? Would you have stone? Would you have moss, maybe? We probably will need to drain all of that water, though. Which, it's fine, because we are a specialist at that right now. Definitely a specialist. Okay, let's just bring it all up to here. I really wish we had Depth Strider right now. You have no idea. You're not even going to be able to tell that this is sand or not sand, basically, but I will know, so we're going to do it. I will freaking know. That's the crucial part here. Alright, so do we want to go up again here? Maybe one side slightly taller than the other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and start doing this. I haven't decided if we're going to make these hollow or not yet. Or why we're using glass for that matter. I don't know. It's fine though. It's all good. So then I think we'd want to cut back over on this way a little bit. That way we can get 2 different flat heights for this island, and I think it'll look all right. Okay, obviously we need to... Like, are we going to keep that hollow? We might. We have the ability to not make it hollow, though, if we so choose to. Should we make it hollow? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters at all here. We're going to use a lot of sandstone here, but that's okay. It is okay. We can just make it work. We are not going to waste sand, though. I will tell you that, because we need a lot of sand for things, so we are going to do our best to keep that waste to a minimum here. Go ahead and just flatten this whole area out. Just like so. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. Obviously, we are out here in the middle of the ocean, but not a big deal. All right, so then we want to go probably too high here. Let's see. Do we have more sand? Pretty sure we do. All right, let's do that. Some will be right up against, some will not. And that's just to kind of differentiate the textures just a little bit here. Something like that, maybe. So as you can see, the island starts to take shape. I guess we'll just sandstone this whole thing. I know we're wasting a little bit of resources, but it's okay. I really am not that worried about it. Let's just make sure we get this nice and completed in a good way for Mr. Thor here. Yeah, it's definitely a waste a little bit, but it's okay. All right, so we got first basis here. Now, I definitely want to go up again. So we'll make this one just one above the layer, and we'll make the other one just under the layer. And we're predominantly going to use sand, but we're going to also have patches of green. And, ooh, I didn't bring any stone with me, did I? Did not bring any stone. Nice little island, though. Maybe we build like a rock on it. We have a couple trees, and it's gonna... He wants Oasis vibe, so that should be... You will have sand, but you also need to have a lot of green. Okay, let's put all of these back here, I suppose. Just to see what we have. And we'll finish doing all the sand here. Then we'll finish off the second part of the island. Just like that. We do need to go this layer. So with this, all we do is stretch this all around here. We are going to run out of resources for the actual build so quickly. But I'm good with that. I am super okay with that. So then the next island will connect onto this. So I'll give them, whoever redeems it next, a choice of like a warmer biome kind of thing. And we'll try to keep the different climates together. At least a little bit. Okay, so we just sandstone this one, and then we're able to get our sand on top of it here. Just to get the shape of the island, and I know it is very weird how we've decided to do this, but it's okay. Doesn't really need to make a whole lot of sense, and you're not going to ever see this from the bottom anyway, so it's okay. Absolutely okay. And this is, for the next one, we really want to get freaking Depth Strider, because this is obnoxious trying to build in the water like this while being all slow. Very obnoxious. Alright, this is the last of that. Now it's just time to add our sandy bits over here. Something like that, just to make it look a little bit more islandy than what it is. And he, like I said, he wants it flat, so normally I would add like more cliffy bits and stuff like that, but because he wants it more on the flat side, we will do it more this way. Nice and easy breezy. And I want to do sand along the whole thing. Oh, we're out of sand. Oh, we're out of sand. Which one is it? This one. We're also not going to have enough moss to do really what I want to do here. So that is a tad on the unfortunate side. Just a tad. If we have enough bone meal, we can actually just make more moss, and that might be something that we have to do. Like that. Yeah, this feels like a relatively large island, even though it's really not. All things considering, this is a very small place. All right, there we go. So we now have our island. Oh, I really wish I had brought some stone. We might have to go back and get some, because I think I can make it work, but we need stone. Okay, so we got sandstone, sand, blah, blah, blah. We do have grass, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. So we need trees first and foremost, which is our jungle. And can you grow bamboo on sand? You can. All right, cool. I would also like to have a few bamboo trees, just like offshoots and such. Let's grab our leaves. Some cane, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so like to do palm trees, I think. But we'll see if we have enough for what I want to do. Feel like these should be relatively short, though. And then we kind of add the leaves, probably. Like, do we make it weird and stuff, or do we just sprawl out leaves from the single point? How does that feel? I mean, it feels all right. It's a nice little palm tree going on here, and I do think we should strip them. Feels okay. Let's see. What if we added some grass on the outskirts here as well? 'Cause I think that could help just break it up a little bit. Alright, so we'd have jungle tree here, perhaps. And I think we just want to do like a nice simplistic design here. A little bit of the bushy action, kind of just going down and around. Then with our handy dandy dirt, we can just try and replicate that just a little bit further. It's a very droopy, swoopy palm tree for sure. Maybe we'll do some other ones in here, however. It's like that, maybe. Something like that. Go back down. Alright, let's get rid of all of this jazz. Swoop under and pull. Nope. It would help if we could stay on the damn platform, but it's okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Not quite what I had imagined yet, so we gotta kind of bush down here. That looks pretty good. I think the top needs a little bit of love, but everything else is pretty okay. Very bushy. That's okay. We got a couple. We'll have a few palm trees around here, and luckily for us, there is trees over there if we would like to do that. Oasis, huh? So, like to do a little bit more on the down here. Don't know what I'll want to do down here, but I want to do something. Just expand it just a tiny, tiny bit. I guess we should also light this up since we are marooned on an island for a little bit. Just so that we don't have to worry about anything. Be beautiful. And I would like some bamboo shoots just kind of snaking their way in here. So we like here. That could be like a small one, and then right here and here. It's kind of a weird looking tree, but maybe we'll fix that at some point. All right, bamboo is going to be a huge component here for sure. We definitely want it to be lush. What's next? What else would you add to such thing? Can you add these in the water? No. Can you add cane in the water here? Can. Kinda hate it, but you can. No. Let's not do that. Some fallen logs, perhaps. Something like that. Then we probably want to add a nice area for grass over here. So like mostly grass, I think. Just kind of sprawled out in weird directions here. Just like splotches of green, splotches of sand, just so you know it's like in the desert, but it's also like lush. So let's do a little bit more right here. Kind of go a little bit more in this direction. Mostly it should be dirt or grass. We want it to be pretty lush here. Let's go. Let's do that. Very little sand. Lots of lushness here. Yeah, that feels pretty good, actually. And I would love to add just a little bit more green over here as well. Hold on one second, let me check something, make sure. All right, let me just change that. Good. This isn't too important, but it's just one of those details that I think will look okay. All right, so you see those, it's starting to grow, very nice. I kind of want it to be pretty thick with like what we got going here, I think. So something like that. Then we can add like bushes just kind of scattered. Perhaps we do another tree here, but this one's like a very vertical tree. Let's just do this so that we can strip it as we go. tall one, maybe. Not too distracting, but just tall. Lanky. I would love to have like a turtle on this island too. That could be really, really cool. Turtle would be really, really nice on this island, actually. Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do that. Okay, just something bushy. Alright, this is gonna take slightly longer than I thought, for sure, but it is what it is. From this angle, that looks super good. From this angle, it looks very bad. We can fix that. No worries. So this one's going to be kind of covered in foliage here. And that is important. Something like that. And something like that. Would like to go down at least one block here so that we can add a little bit of floof. I hear you, drowned. I hear you, buddy. All right. It's cool. It's pretty nice, I think. Maybe build a little house on here, perhaps. Do you think we need to be much denser here, though? So we are going to need quite a few of these trees. Growing at weird angles and all of that jazz. I guess we can leave that. It's fine. Should have brought more dirt. Should have brought more dirt. Let's see. Something like that. Swoop that down. Yeah. Which I really love, actually. Next thing we got to do is just do the bushes on all the different sides. Which, trust me, actually adds way more than you think. Three different heights of trees like that. Looks pretty good. I love it. Love it so far. Could even use some of those, maybe. So we really want to like make this kind of hidden. Like not really hidden, but we do want it to be like almost concealed here. Then I am thinking about doing like a little hut. Bamboo hut could be kind of cool. Wish we had stone. Vines we could get. I do think he wanted Oasis, right? So, well, I mean, we definitely need more trees. So, like one here, 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 and here. Like, the whole thing really should be covered in trees, at least on the outside. Then we'll have to figure that out from there, I guess. But, I mean, the trees look pretty good. Just like a weird way of growing them. Okay. It's going to be a little bit thicker of a tree, I think. For what reason, I have no idea, but it should be just a little bit thicker. Alright, back to that. Alright, that one I think is going to be the tallest one. Ooh, we need a little bit more of the bamboo action, so let's just replant. Replant. And I want there to be pretty thick on the bamboo right there. That's okay. Where's our dirt? We're running out of leaves. Did we bring iron? Feel like we did, but I'm not sure. Just kind of some lily pads growing out in random places over here. That will help bring it in just a little bit. I swear to God we brought iron over here, though. Can't place these on sand, can you? Oh, but you can place them on this. Yes, little drip leaves. Nice. Love to have a little bit of sugarcane growing periodically here. And obviously we'll make that work. Bamboo should be over here. It's coming in clutch so far. Take some more dirt. Really, we don't have any. I mean, it's still a desert, so we should still have cactus every now and again, too. Maybe a desert oasis, but it's still a desert. I think that will help to add a little bit of variety. Right. Some of these I realize are going to be way, way worse than others also. We need iron to get shears because we need more leaves. Alright, fine. Let's fly back. Let's fly back. Ooh, some melons could be good too, actually. Is this Silk Touch? It's not Silk Touch. Is this Silk Touch? I would love to have some melons here too. I don't know why, but melons always look good with the tropical vibes. wonder it'd be faster if I just, yeah, I don't know. Just used the axe and recrafted them. Okay. Is this soaked? Oh, wait, this is soak touch. Hold on. Hold your horses. Oh, I can't get any of those, so we will have to bone meal that. That's fine. Just need a little bit more of the leaf action here. Okay. A little bit more of the leaf action should do us pretty good. Kind of still want some stone, though, just to do a couple rocks and stuff on there, but we might have to come back for that later. Got our nice little island floating here in the breeze. Obviously, the outside shape is still horrendous, but it's okay. Maybe we bring this one this way. I like the idea of having tall trees. Okay. I like the idea of having some tall trees here. Hey. Got it. Got it. There we go. That will all grow. We should have a little bit of grass here, I think, too. Just like a little portion, I think will go a long way. And because he wants it flat, that's what makes this just a little bit harder for us. Feels pretty good, though, with our grass to sand ratio here. Feels pretty good. We're going to need a ton of bamboo still. So we will do that, and then we'll probably trail some of that off into the ground as well. Okay, this one should lean that way, I suppose. All right, I thought I was going to have, like, super enough for this, and I do not. Bamboo helps a lot just to fill in what we got going. I'm pretty happy with this so far. The drip leaves are cool. All right. Each tree roughly the same size. Same weight, same everything. I hear a new drowned. They all just kind of go in different directions because that's really how palm trees work. They are very random blocks, very weird. Like that, and then... Yep. It's going to be pretty thick and dark in here for the forest, at least. Potentially do some like moss and stuff on them as well. Let's see, what else we got? What else have we got to play with over here? Maybe something like this. Just add like a little bit of detail there. Could even do like a little house in the middle at some point, maybe. Moss. Ooh, we do have a little bit of short grass. Great news. Gives it just a little bit more lushness, and we do need that, so. Something along those lines, and bamboo, all of that, maybe. We are recycling our bamboo at this moment, and it's okay. Is okay. Cannibalizing it just a little bit to make things more filled in and more kind of random here. So we are going to leave this section, I think. All right, all we should have to do is add all the leafage now, though, and when we're good there. And some more sandstone just to do a couple bits down here. Die. Pew! It is sad that that all turns into grass, though. Or all turns out of grass, rather. What if we added just a little bit more trim around here? Just a little bit more flushed out. And then eventually we'll figure out how to actually do this correctly, but... We are wasting so many blocks on this, though. And that's okay. Something like that, maybe. Just so it doesn't look so jagged around the edges, right? That's really why we're doing this part. We did build this in a very weird and roundabout way, though, I will say. We definitely could have been more cognizant about like how we decided to do this. For some reason, we did it very, very weirdly. Which is what it is, right? You live and you learn. There we go. That feels a little bit better in terms of the island itself. Maybe we could hide some of these beneath. Something like that. Just so that we can hide all the torches would be really good. Yeah, do like that. And we're going to hide all of these, I think, just beneath the bushes. Makes it super easy on us, and we don't really have to worry about anything. As we get more bamboo, we are just going to add to it so that we can have a little bit more here. And yeah, pretty happy with it so far, though. I guess we could use these too. Try to minimize our torches just a little bit. Just to minimize it a little bit more than it is, anyway. Okay, we probably need to add the rest of the trees, and then we're looking pretty good once we get rid of all of these torches here. Just a little bit chaos, but not chaos. I do want to add I would love to add like a little pond if it wasn't kind of random. Maybe a rock in the middle would tie it all together, though. All right. What's next? We need to get ourselves something. Dirt, maybe? Yeah, let's get us some dirt so we can pillar up and just make all of the leafage. Try to make it a little bit random while also maintaining some kind of pattern. Always tricky, but it does work in the long run. Yep, cover up a lot of it. Just like that. Yep. So that's pretty much what's left here, is just growing out the trees to our satisfaction here. Kind of want it to look a little bit messy while also being well groomed, which is a challenge. You do have to leaf the top, or else there is going to be baddies that can spawn here. Add branches and such. I feel like I should give him a house. I don't know, though. I feel like there should be a house. Overall, though, pretty happy with how we've done it. That should be sufficient light right there, and we can definitely add one here. I don't know if that is enough light or if it's not. Hi, Abby. Hello. Hello, girl. Don't know if that's enough light. Hi, Abby. What's up, girl? What's going on? Yeah, you're such a pretty baby. Oh, yes, the big girl. Sorry, gotta take a minute to pet the puppers. Whenever she wants it, you have to give it to her. Yeah, muito bem. Hi. Oh, not done yet. She used her head to whack my arm away. She's like, oh, you do not go back to playing with your keyboard. You pet me. Pet me right now. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. This one is a little bit chunky, but it's okay. I'd also like to add a little bit on the jungle side here too. Just a little bit in the water perhaps will help build that all together. Sure. Something like that feels right. Alright, what do we got left here? Enough, I think. Enough. I am going to have to figure out how to differentiate this from the jungle, though. And that is going to be difficult, I think. Because they are very, very similar in terms of like what's going to be on each of them. But I do think the jungle will just be a little bit more. I am very, very glad, though, that he did not choose a snowy biome right off the bat, because we don't have those materials right now. Like, we don't have ice, we don't have snow, we don't have any of that stuff, so it's very, very good that he chose this particular one. Alright, and now we just put on the top. Boop. 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 Overall, not dissatisfied, not displeased. I think it's coming around. It's going to be a lot more detail that we can add and that we will continue to add, though, as time goes on here. We just want to get the base thing going, and then, you know, as I think of things, I might add some more stuff to it. The middle seems like it is missing something, though, and I don't particularly like that. God, we still gotta build like 6 fucking trees. It's a lot of trees, man. I think that will help. With what? I don't know, but I just know that it will. Oh, shit. Some melons. Give it a little bit more vibrance and just like, ooh, what's going on here? Melon in the water, perhaps. Let's do a little bit more of a tray here. I think it needs that, honestly. Alright, do we have enough leaves to build all the rest of these? Maybe? Maybe. These are a lot of work. Way more work than I intended them to be, honestly. Some are going to be way easier than others, too, to make this work from. Like this one is one of the more elaborate ones because you have to just add lots of bits and bobs here to make it work. But hopefully the rest of them are not as convoluted. Though I know that if we want to do like the birch forest one and like all of that, it is going to be equally up there, so. I still want to do moss. Still want to do moss. I do like the melons too. Just random bits of melon in here to give it that vibe. Let's see, do we have more bamboo? We do. More on the outskirts, I think. We just need more. More! Okay. Next. Have a single dark oak leaf. Why? I don't know. It's getting used now. Yeah, these, I guess, are going to be smushed together. Which is absolutely fine. Mm-hmm. Come on, reach. Thank you. There we go. Just like that. And not there. And we gotta go all the way around. This would be the one time that scaffolding might be okay, actually. Please let me reach that. Okay. Got cactus growing here. Got a bunch of little trees going. I don't hate it. I do still want more though, right? Just a little bit more is gonna be good for us here. Oh, we need a fire pit. Hold on. Do we have coal? We do. How do you make a fire pit? Swear we brought crafting tables here, but maybe we did not. Fire. Sticks and logs. We can do that. Hold on. Yes. I want like a nice little pit over here for our campfire. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, that looks so nice. Okay. Okay. Different kinds of leaves. And this, it very well could be a jungle, but it's we're calling it an oasis. You can like go fishing, you can, you know. It does look like over here we do need a little bit more space, which is fine, or a little bit more light rather. And it looks like over here we also need just a speckle more. I like it that it's crowded. I like that it's weird. Overall, I like it. Maybe add a little bit of flower action here too. A little bit of flower action, a little bit of green action here. Very, very chaotic. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but it is very, very chaotic. Let's put... Alright, that gets rid of that problem, and then it looks like about here we need... just a little bit more action. That will light everything up, should anyway. That looks good. I am pretty happy with this so far. And the last thing is the small drip leaf, which we already have the large one. But, ooh, do these have to go in the water? Wait, what? Do these have to go in the water? I'm confused. They can't grow on grass. They can't grow on... What? What? What do you need to place these suckers on? Moss? Ooh, let's use some seagrass. If we can. Kind of like sprinkle it around here. That'll help just a little bit. Smart detection. Clay. Why? They can be placed on clay. What's up, Gex? How you doing? Okay, we did actually bring some clay, so that's fantastic news. In one of these chests here. Yes. Why can't they be placed on dirt? That's interesting. Very interesting. No idea. Yeah. Very, very odd. Like to get some sea pickles here too. I think that would be super cool. Yeah, that looks nice. This is a little channel point redemption that we have. Someone has requested a mini biome, and they requested a flat oasis. I did build the island, yes. I did have to build the island. It's not quite done yet, but it's almost there. And it is floating. So this is like a not too expensive of a build. This one is the 2500 though. Channel point redemption. This one is slightly bigger than the one that's 1500 and less small or less big than the other one. Which is nice and cool though. I think it looks pretty good. Floating in my custom ocean biome. Yeah, nice. That's the way to do it, right? It's just a matter of making it work for you. Getting the shape to be how you like. You steal that one? That's fair. You're welcome to take. Welcome to take. Let's do a little bit of clay. Can you grow these in the water? You can. Oh, that's huge. I don't like it on top of a lily pad, but thank you. I appreciate you, sir. We might as well use all the materials that we have left, right? I'd like to do a little bit of leaf action down here. And some stair action, I think. Just kind of wrap this around. Having two worlds is low-key nice. Yeah. Why is that? Let's go down here a little bit. And something like that. You can swap to the... That's kind of why I have all these channel point redemptions, honestly. I love the fact that I can just... I can make things happen, really. And with all of these little point redemptions, it saves me from doing the same thing many times. If I have enough of them, theoretically, I can just get distracted that way. Wow, you... Hey. There you go. Thank you. We hadn't slept in a while, I guess, here. Maybe it has been a few days since we've been here. Totemless, bedless. It wouldn't be a challenge. It would just be obnoxious. That's really what it would be. It would just be obnoxious that you have to deal with all these phantoms, and it would just really cause me to build underground, or like start with a roof first, right? And that's just how it would have to be. We need a little bit more leaf action to finish all of the little city here, and then we're good. So let's go ahead, collect a little bit more of these, and we can finish off this channel point redemption. I also feel like I should add things in here because, like, some other things that are easier for me to do, because I know that it's going to be rough at some point when more and more people start redeeming rewards and stuff. I forget why you have fast leaves. That is because I hate being able to see inside of the leaves. That is the only reason. I hide leafage underneath them all the time, and I hate being able to, or lightage underneath them, and I hate being able to see that lightage. Hate it. Hate it. Alright, that should be good. So, like, for example, under many of these leaves, I have hid light sources. And if I could see that light, I would be very annoyed by it. And if you have fancy graphics on, unfortunately, you can see the light source under there, and I hate that. No, but I just don't want to see it. Like, if it ruins the immersion for me a little bit. Let's see, we gotta do just a nice little tree. Yes, that's good. Go to the next part. And yeah, we actually had to do a farm redemption too. So we're getting our workout in today and yesterday for sure. We just have a lot of little projects going on now, which I love. It distracts me, and it also feels like it's good that people are redeeming the points and stuff like that. So it's something else that I can do, and I love that. And even if I can't get to it that day, I do really like it. Oop. No. By like incorporating light in creative ways, making the light source look a bit more natural. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, actually. Like, more natural in what way? Like, it should belong there? I think that's a hard thing to achieve, too. Be seen, but also blend in. Oh, yeah. I've done that, too. Like, in the fairy build, which we'll be going back to shortly. I've done that as well. It does feel pretty good. Especially because we can't use leaves over there. So I've had to find another way of doing it. Sea lantern grid at the bottom of the ocean bowl. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just kind of sneak in a secondary tree here, I think. Would be cool. And we'll even mix up the leaves a little bit. Yeah, these trees are super easy to build, and I am very, very glad that they chose a easy island for our first one here, because otherwise we would be here for hours. Hours and hours and hours. Let's see. Like that. But I've kind of done that to myself anyway, so I might make a limit for each of these just so that it doesn't get too out of hand at some point. At the moment, we're good because we don't get that many channel redemptions, like maybe 1 or 2 a day. But I guarantee you in the future, we're going to have to change that. We're going to have to change that because otherwise we are going to get bombarded with just requests that we have to do, and then we will be able to do nothing else except for requests. So I'm prepared for it, though. I get like 50 hello there's. Yeah. But they're cheap, right? They're 100 points or something. And the hello there doesn't require you to do anything, which is nice. It just gives you a hello, which is very, very nice. This is going to be a short boy. Short boy. For super new viewers to interact. Yeah, I might do something like that too. Something like that could be pretty cool. Do you have to link it up with Streamlabs in order to do it, or no? Or Stream Elements? It's fine. Viewers to say hi? Yeah. No, that makes sense. Actually makes a lot of sense. You use Blurp. I have never heard of Blurp. I'll have to look into that and see what it is. Alright, overall, I am sufficiently happy with this. I would like to do one more thing prior to leaving, though. And that is just a little rock here with a bit of sand. Similar to Twitch alerts. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. Nice and easy design. Custom Oasis desert. Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's pack up our things and let's gallivant back home here. We did manage to use most of our resources, which is even better. And let's see. I wish taxes didn't exist. Me too, man. Or ma'am, sorry. Me too. What's up, Foxy? How are you doing? I corrected myself. We're good. We're good. I said ma'am. I said ma'am. I corrected it. Said ma'am. Oh, that was close. She's on to me. All right, let's go back. Overall, I am very happy with that little island. Cute little island, thank you. It is a channel redemption for one of my viewers. 2,500 points just to do a little island, and I will probably put a cap on that now that I'm saying it, because I'd like only one of each biome. What's up, Con? How you doing? All right, so as you can see, we've made some progress over here on our ferry encampment as well. It's starting to look really good. I'm very, very happy with it. Let's go over here and maybe digest on one of our towers. Ugh. Yeah, overall, I think super nice. We got to do a lot more. We still have to add a bunch of tents and stuff, but overall, it's coming along. 1 of 3. Still not done yet, but it's okay. It's okay. We already have this one plotted out over here. Zoe says you sound different. I don't think so. I don't think so. This one is still not planned out yet, but we're getting there. Got some emeralds. I need a little bit more carrots from you. Appreciate you. There we go. Bro has vanilla fog. Yep. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Fancy trees are riot? I mean, you're going to have to riot then, because we don't do fancy trees around here. I don't like being able to see through the leaves. I don't like it. Yep, I know, I know. Everyone likes to see inside of the trees for some reason, and I don't know why. I don't like it. Could save your life. It could. You're not wrong. However, I mean, we play totemless hardcore here. We know what we're getting ourselves into, so it's okay. We die, we die. We die, we die. We are going to sleep this night away, though, because there is freaking moth boys coming at us. Can't think of what they're called. Phantoms, that's what it is. I like moth boy better, though. We're going to go with moth boy. Hello. Yeah, I could not, for the life of me, think of what they were called. Moth boy, yeah. It's great. It's wonderful. All right, back to what we were actually trying to accomplish today, which is making a squid farm. Back to actually doing that after being derailed by a channel point redemption, which happens a lot here. Happens all the time. We get derailed. Squid farm. Squid farm pog? What does that mean? Am I missing something here? Squid farm. Squid farm. Not very good one, but it is in fact a squid farm. first farm on here that we have built, which is a inside joke. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. That's my bad. My bad. You don't have copper farm? God, no. Why would I have a copper farm? I don't even have an XP farm. You think I would build a copper farm? Your paths. They're slabs. They're fine. They're not that bad. Yeah, no copper farm. We just go and mine the copper from the earth. We intentionally, well, not intentionally, we unintentionally make our lives very difficult here, okay? We just do. Even if it's not something I intended, it usually goes that way. SP doesn't exist, totems don't exist, leaves look like that. Yep. That's how it works. It's exactly how it works. We play Minecraft weird, okay? Everyone else is like, all right, first things first, we're going to get up a smelter. We're going to get an XP farm. We're going to, you know, make it so that we can get all the resources. Nope, not me. I don't do that. I mean, we have villagers to get our mending book, but other than that, that's about it. Oh, it tilts people so much, too. Which I kind of love. Do that for the boring, grindy stuff. Yeah. And that's why we're starting to build our infrastructure here, starting with this Squidward farm. Next one is going to be a 2-for-1 farm. Actually, right by the island that we just built, we are doing the Guardian farm. You do whatever you want. That's fair. That's fair. That is the beauty of it. The way Notch intended. The way Notch intended it. Though I do know and acknowledge that I make it unintentionally more difficult on myself, so I know that. Alrighty. God, we have a lot. I don't know how far away we have to be for squids to spawn also. Guess it's not really worth doing a torch for 2 blocks. Probably is for 4 though. Squids spawn within 256 or 256? Or they look for water? Oh. 256 blocks. I'm concerned about that because that means they can spawn over here. That is concerning. Okay, well this base is going to have to be a little bit bigger then. That's okay. That is okay. I thought it was 128. Yeah. These are river and ocean or ocean biomes. This whole thing is a river anyway. $128 in every direction. Okay, got it. That's not bad. I think we will be fine with this squid farm eventually then. We still have a little bit more water to get rid of anyway, so the rates aren't great anyway, but it should be okay. In the long run, we'll get the amount of Squidward ink that we need. And it will be okay. Yeah, we don't need like a super fast farm, we just need something that will trickle in the ink little by little here. Which is pretty much what I have made. Use wither roses for heads. Yeah. I could. Could. But if I did that, then I couldn't build this weird ass base that I'm building here. Gotta diversify. You gotta have like 27 projects going at any given time. Mining sand is so calming. It is. It is very calming. I like the way that it looks all like boxed off like this too. Till a creeper shifts up. It's daytime. Look at the light is shining. I mean, it's raining, but still. We're fine. If we die, we die. That's how this world works. No second chances at all, because I don't think... I personally don't agree with totems. It feels like if you have a totem, you have, 100 chances, really, to not die. Still get got by the channel point redemption and the... Oh, yeah. Your creeper one? Yeah. I could see that. That's the reason you're doing UHC. Yeah, fair. But aren't you still using a totem in UHC? No, I think it's almost impossible to die with a totem. I say that, though, one of my friends did lose his world recently by falling in his wither skeleton farm, so I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Someday I will die in this world, and then what happens is I just start the next one. Easy as that, though. Yeah, I'll be sad to see it go, but that's, that's what I like about hardcore, too. It's all gone. You mess up, gone. You weren't paying attention, gone. Oh, shoot, inventory. Inventory problems. That. No natural healing is a lot harder. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot. I'd also like to try half-hearted hardcore too. And then I might justify myself using a totem. But I think it would also be fun to do that totemless as well. Start when you have nothing. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. We, totemless would actually be suicide. Maybe. Maybe. You just would have to play a very different game than you're used to playing, is all that would happen. A very different, a very safe game. Like, I couldn't just jump off like that, because I would die. Which I think would just make me use stairs more often and stuff like that. I think it would just make me a very, very careful player. And I don't particularly enjoy that. Would not allow myself to use an elytra. Ugh, that would be rough, though. Imagine getting shulkers like that. Like, imagine having to go get shulkers without an elytra. That sounds so painful. Oh, God. Alright, we're sleeping. Takes so much damage from flying. It's funny. That's super funny. The elytra glitch? What's the elytra glitch? Is it you can like die or something? Oh, okay. It was patched. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never heard about that. Never heard about the elytra glitch. Let's see. I think we're doing like a bandit camp for this one, or a mining operation base. Because it's going to have flower farms, so we can get dyes, and it's also going to have the Squidward farm, which is also, I guess, a dye. But I want it to be separate from our fairy encampment, so we're doing something just a little bit different here, because for the fairy one, we actually need a ton. Is there water in here? What? What? Why is there water in there? Clip, hold on. Let's look.
Holy shit.
Okay, interesting, yeah. I could see that. I could see that being very, very obnoxious. Ignores the fact that you are gliding, takes a bunch of fall damage. Oh, they fixed that a long time ago, though, didn't they? Like a real long time ago. I actually used to love when the elytra first came out and you had to use the bow to, like, propel yourself. That was... I love that. Came back in 120, did it? Interesting. Ooh, hello, water. Turns out we missed just a little schmeckle here. Hate when you miss the schmeckle. So many sand. Which is good, because we really need to recover some of our materials. We are running low. Ever so slightly it caused the glitch. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that's spooky for sure. Reverted the change. Yeah, I never dealt with it. I've also never seen the boat glitch happen to me, where it's just enough height to kill you. Never seen that one happen to me either. I also don't know how many blocks it requires to kill you. It's probably like 61 or some random number like that. If you're on 120.4, you're good. I think I am. I'm on the latest one. Though I really did like their April Fool's Day patch. And it made me kind of want to play that one. Looked super fun, actually. The poisonous potato update, it just looked so fun. Let's see, 120.4, yep. Yep. Looks weird. It is super weird, but it looked cool. It looked really, really cool. No boat glitch for me. Cool. That would be one thing that I would be very sad to die about. If I died to a boat glitch like that, that would be shitty, but is what it is. You sign up for it. Afraid 120.4 is bugless. Not necessarily. There's always bugs, I'm sure. With Java especially, there's gotta be bugs in the game still. Java's not meant. Oh, as far as I know. Sorry, I'm not up to date on all of these acronyms. As far as I know, I would not have guessed that one. Also, would not have guessed. As far as I know. Yeah, I'm not up to date on any kind of acronyms. Imagine being super good at placing torches beneath sand. The sand doesn't even fall. Yeah, we keep running into that problem. It's driving me nuts. I'm just a little too quick for the game. Oh, another raid party? Hello. Thank you. You remember when they used to spawn Vindicators? Yep, sure do. Instead of Pillagers? Yep, I definitely do. It was not a fun time. They actually were dangerous then, too. Shit. We have too many things. You're dead. Yeah, but they don't spawn until, like super late now. Like, once the local difficulty reaches a certain point, they start spawning, but they don't do very good with walls. Also, for the record, I am kind of old. Used to spawn in day 9. By day 9, you should have diamonds and iron at least. Like, but day 2, you should really have diamonds, so I don't think that's that big of a deal. Okay. These little hills are driving me crazy here. There's a lot of randomness going on. Man, stop doing that. So I'm too quick for the game. Can't deal with it. Too quick. Can't stop, won't stop. Obviously. So this town, I've decided, will have no gravel, no clay, and no sand of any kind. Elytra and beacon by day 39. That's pretty good. Yeah, you easily could get full enchantments and everything by, like, day, 10, I think. Is it? I'll have to try it myself and see. Though I don't ever use netherite, so... Maybe. I don't know what a good time frame is, honestly. Because you can just heal with the suspicious stew, right? Like you can just use the regen stew and then do it that way. So you don't really need to even find gold to heal. It's just annoying. Just a little obnoxious. Holy crap. I didn't even realize that we have been going for as long as we have today. I thought this project would take like maybe an hour to finish, and boy, was I freaking wrong. Ghost farm for regen potions. They heal you more over time than instant health. Oh, gas farm. That makes sense. I like ghost farm better, actually. Ghost farm. Squid farms are really annoying. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Like, we've gotten a little bit of Squidward action. 42, to be exact. So, it's working. It's just not great. But that's also because in both directions, there's still places where they can spawn. Like over here, we still need to do, like, back here. And then the other side, we still have to do... Yep. Then you have I'll probably have to go to, like, here. And then we should be good. Though it does make the build way, way bigger than I wanted it to be. So there is that. I had anticipated doing like a 50 by 50 build over here, give or take. Which I now think is going to be slightly larger than that. Slightly larger. Yeah, no, that's true. It takes a long time to get it. But I'd rather do this than do a wither skeleton or a wither rose farm. Even though I know that they are so much faster. I don't ever AFK in this world. I never will as well. So getting resources like that, I need to be able to build something while I'm doing it. And I just have no interest in building like a wither skeleton farm if I have to then build something around it. Especially if I don't want to build by it. But little by little, it will become way more efficient over here, and then we don't have to worry about it. We'll have all the dye that we could ever need for our black concrete, and then we're good. One chunk if the entire farm is one chunk and your render distance is low. Yeah. That doesn't sound as fun either. Does not sound as fun. I'm ahead. I need to go to my bank and the store. Okay, enjoy the bank and your store. You have a great day. Thanks for popping in. No, you have an amazing rest of your day, sir. You do. I'm sure I'll see you later at some point when you are streaming as well. Au revoir. look how much the separation we have of this freaking sand right now. It's crazy. Is absolutely bonkers with how much freaking sand there is that I am still trying to clean up. Let's put the ominous banner right there. Come back for it at some point, maybe. Holy moly. Alright, I think we're almost out of all of the pits, so that will make things go just a little bit faster here. And I kind of want to collect all of the sand because we are running very low on resources now. Especially sandstone, we don't have, like, any of it. It's not bad, actually. Not freaking bad. I think we can do this. So I am getting very, very hungry now. What should I have for lunch? I was thinking we could have soup, or we could have... I did make more mostaccioli, so I might have some of that. Just heat it up. Call that a good day on that. Yeah. Lurking. Okay, enjoy, Foxy. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy. Mesmerizing. Sand. Sand after sand. Oh, that is so much more satisfying, I think, than placing the torches. So much more. Oh, inventory full. Hold on. We need to put some of this down so that we can pick up the shulkers that just have sand in them. That's just sand. It's almost just sand. Let's try to take out some of that jazz. Just to make it a full sandbox, and then we can get rid of all of that too. Right, that's a full sandbox. That's sandstone. Alright, let's start with that. Just get rid of it. And that way we have it for a later date. Let's drop it off in the proper thing, proper storage area, so that we don't have to worry about it later. And we should probably clean up some of this nonsense that we got. Got our sandstone. Oh no, that's it's just for smooth. The rest is over here. Clay. Do we have a thing for clay? Guess it can go here. We're going to need all of these resources anyway, so it's best to just kind of put them back where they actually belong. Don't need that single block going there. Alright, let's take all of our sand and actually fill our sand chest again. What was that? Smooth sandstone? Uh-huh. I caught you, you dirty rat. Alright, that feels a little bit better. And we could probably... Oh yeah, this is sand too. Perfect. Alright, that feels just a little bit better. now I don't have to deal with it. So those blocks are all blocks that we will need. Keep the light, and that can stay in here, I guess. These blocks are blocks that we don't really need at all. These are also blocks that I don't really need. Okay, that's fine. Let's just put it away then. And make it better so that we don't really have to deal with any of this nonsense right now. Gold blocks, we got a trim, sure, and some log. Log and plankage. Alright, this one can probably go here. These are all like random blocks that we're not using yet. We got bricks. I do really know where most of the things go, even if it takes me a minute. Do know where most of it goes. Alright, that feels a lot better, actually. That feels way, way better, and we don't have very many tools left. Okay. That's sandstone. We do have a little bit of that left. Cool. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Now let's take a look. How is this coming? It's coming, for sure. Still that there. Probably take out all of that within time. Does appear that when I am a certain distance away, though, does all spawn squids here, which is fantastic news. And I'm pretty sure, not 100%, but pretty sure, if I cover that up and make it dark, they will also spawn faster anyway. Pretty sure. Alright, let's go. Let's put our couple boxes down here for more snade. And then we can actually maybe finish this. At least get rid of all the sand. That would be pretty huge and amazing progress. Actually amazing progress. I gotta say, I am pretty actually proud of myself for how much we have made today, because we did a lot. We did a lot so far. It's hard to tell, but I know that we started with a river here today. We were able to drain the entirety of said river, and we were able to do a lot. Why are you waving? Hi. What's up, guy? You wave? Are you leaving? Just got here. I thought you were already here. Fair enough, though. Fair enough. You clicked on your phone? Fair. And now you are at home, I'm assuming, then? Watching TV with Zoe? Anything good? Any new and exciting TV shows? Computer now? Rewatching House? That's fair. We have been we've been watching Person of Interest. Really, really good. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. It is very bad with like a story structure, though, as it were, because it does. I swear to God, it has a rising action for like 3 or 4 straight seasons. Or a climbing action, I guess. One of the two. And it's actually kind of crazy to keep track of just how many things are happening at any given time. I like House, though. House is a nice, easy watch. You know he's going to insult someone. You know he's going to do something crazy. The only season I didn't like of House is when he went to jail, actually. I found that to be a little dumb. You think that's why Zoe likes it? Yeah, that's fair. He should be going to jail soon. Yeah. I didn't like that season. The rest I thought was really good, but I did not like that season. He drove a car into a house. Yeah, but like, do you know how many other illegal things this man did and he never ended up in prison for it? And then this one thing ends him up in prison? Like, come on. Come on. That's bogus. Like, he was like, you know, just, he's done so much illegal stuff. And that's the thing that actually catches him? Come on. I don't believe it. Don't freaking believe it. Got to be reaching the end, I think. Yes, right here. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Some Phasmo. I don't know if I would like to play Phasmo. I played it that one time with you, and I was not having it. It just wasn't that fun. Granted, it was probably because I didn't know the game, but I didn't find it that fun. But maybe. But maybe. Look at that. Right, that's all donezo. Okay, that's a pretty big area. Next, we're going to have to go ahead and chop a bunch of these trees out so that we can kind of get a glimpse. Played with Vetches a few times. Fair. He knows a lot about the game, but it scares him, so he doesn't come out of the house often. Oh, Mitchell. Both watch a lot of Impulse and Green. I tried watching those, and I was equally... I didn't like watching it either as well as playing it. Which is sad, because I think it is a game I would like, but just can't get into it. I know that there is a lot of depth to it and everything like that, and I just still can't. Tree, please go away. We're going to use all of these decapitated trees anyway to make our ring around here. And I just want to kind of outline what we got going on here, but it's going to take a while too to chop down all of these trees. And I don't even know if we want that to be there or what. do know that I don't really want trees in this area. Just kind of do like a, I don't know, maybe an orc stronghold over here or something. One of many. Like that. Just tunnel through all of these trees. And hopefully it doesn't take us too long to knock that out, but we got lastly some birch, and we're gonna use birch jungle and oak for this anyway, just because I don't really want to get a bunch more resources than needed. That one's not going to despawn for sure. There's still leaves in there, but I can't see them because I don't play with those graphics on. Eviscerate. Nope, nothing. There's still a log in there, for sure. I know there is. I can feel it in my bones. We'll probably just set them on fire if they don't cooperate with us. Burn notice it, maybe. Gonna have to build a mountain for this little base. Not a big one, but a mountain nonetheless. Little hill. Just enough to cover it so that can't tell that it exists over here from the perspective of the fairies. Something very nice about chopping down a forest, though. Just looks very, very refreshing, and you can see what you got to work with and all that. Looks cool. And as we're doing this, the squid farm should be working pretty well. Obviously, we still have more to beach out, but for the most part, we're pretty good about that. Okay, there's jungle trees we're going to have to cut. Jungle trees are definitely worse than the oak and birch and all of that, but we need the wood just as much as the others, so it is fine. It's not going to take too long, and it's just a lot that we need to do. Let's take a look here and just see, did we make any kind of dent? I don't know how big of a base we want to do here. I don't know. Whoop, whoop. Like, probably want to go around here. It's going to be a big base, though, huh? Like, probably to around, like, here. Okay. I think that is where we are going to call it for me today. We've been going for almost 5 hours, 10 minutes shy. So, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the biddies. Thanks for the follows today. And till next time. Ciao.